It's the home of the Cavaliers here in Cleveland, Ohio, as we bring you an interconference match here at the Quicken Loans Arena. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Some doubts forming early for these guys. They've gone 0-4 to start the season. They need a win, fellas.
Yeah, and they've taken some lumps here on the season, but really this is a team that may be a ways away from contention, and although it's early, they're still, I think, just searching for a winning formula and something to build confidence on.
Posey passes to McCoy. Some nice ball movement by San Jose. Pulls up. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. On defense, San Jose. This game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
They sure did. There's no question about it. And when you come out on the wrong end of the turnover battle, you're often going to be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as well, Greg. You know that.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
First free throw is good. And it's San Jose with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Now, Cooper moving it out. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands. Another basket here, and they have really come out of the gates fast in the first quarter, Kevin.
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Yeah, 2 free throws now for him.
YOLO, I don't
Teams
even know
live and die
anymore
by the
what
three.
that
Let's
even
check out the
means,
best.
though. If you
Second, the
only live
Cavaliers.
once, why we keep
No
doing the
doubt,
same?
they have snipers on
where
that
I come
roster,
from,
that's for sure.
we
It's
keep
been a
being
terrific
born
year for
again
them
and again
from
and
beyond the
again
arc.
and again. That's why they invented home.
De la pieza del árbol y de su corteza que guarda en su memoria que el canto de vida.
So, timeout called here, the first for San Jose.
And I think taking a time here to...
Confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
All right, Doris, thanks. Well, guys, they're thinking mainly about how to tackle the defense they're facing.
And that's got to be the focus. It takes a lot of game planning to come up with ways to put points on the board consistently against these guys.
And we know this coach is very comfortable game planning. He'll have a lot of ideas of how to attack this defense today.
You can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg.
Of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
So Erickson nails both of them. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Animosity got broke with the swiftness. I don't know what they think this is. I feel a sharp hanging in my neck, now I can't see on my hem. They hit me with a dart filled with the pork chop sim. I tried to hold on, but before long I dropped when I
The Cavaliers shoot the 6th attempt with the free throw line tonight.
The barber's chair. Oh no, they're gonna try and cut my hair, but that can't stop the profit.
Yo, Prophet, ignorance is tired of you following them around.
That free throw good from Erickson. Looking to review it. Not sure the ball was out of his hands in time. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They can be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leading little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay to get these big calls right.
I can't breathe. Ignorance is laughing at
And
me.
they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. Well, they're calling the basket good break.
That's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really, a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Cleveland ahead, running.
Ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting.
We get it, Biggie in my city. Please don't fit it. Hit them too. The bread and get stupid. Money that comes.
Cavaliers have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Better be might get on the porch of your fortress. Yeah, they see it, but no.
And the free throw, no good. He'll throw to the line. For Cleveland, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Shoot one more at the free throw line.
And running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
No expiration date on their legs. They just seem to be fresh. And they're putting those fresh legs to good use.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Guys, I like this. This is a part
To review it, I'm sure the ball is out of his hand in time. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And giving an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Cavaliers on top, just dominating this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Word up. Salute to hip-hop, MCs and DJs. Culture strong as ever.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Cleveland did not hesitate to set the pace. Tenacious on both ends of the floor, they took command early with a 13-2 run. They delivered a real beatdown in the first quarter, ending with a whopping lead. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we could only beat ourselves.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Ernie, they are way too weak defensively in the paint. They're getting walked over down low, giving up a ton of points. Barbecue chicken everywhere, with the sauce, without the sauce. We're having a Thanksgiving feast in here. That's a recipe for disaster. They cannot keep letting guys drive the lane, layups, lobs. Defense is weak, Ernie.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
No, I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. Well, we thought the third quarter was over. It turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this. Still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. That's good. The new process is making for quicker turnarounds, I think.
Y'all really want it.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over. The first one at the line is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second they've done has worked.
Shooting for Cleveland, Kennedy. At the line for 2.
That one is off.
Can't be sleeping, keep on waking without the woman next to me. Guilt is burning, inside I'm hurting. This ain't a feeling I can keep, so blame it on the night.
And he's good on the second. 1 free throw coming up.
Just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
7 straight fast break points, Greg. They've got the defense gasping for breath right now.
Per te cammino sulle mine, per te passo questo confine, portando nel bagagliaio cose che non ti posso dire. La
was in total control, operating flawlessly. Mark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on it. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to our Jordan Player of the Game. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
I have to give a big nod to the impact he had for his team. You know he can turn it up on defense when he needs to, but tonight he turned it all the way up. Wow.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew.